I hit a little bit of an emotional breakdown because I thought marriage was gonna fix all my problems.
It was just an escape for me. I was just young, like everybody in the industry and people in the world who experiment and do, just normal growing up things.
Be miserable somewhere else, please.
Lately, Justin Bieber has been radiating confusion instead of calm. His recent actions have left fans, followers, and even insiders baffled. He's distant, erratic, and behaving in ways that scream, something's not right. Meanwhile, Hailey's patience appears to have worn thin. She's done hinting, done hoping, and absolutely done waiting. The once silent model is now pushing back, demanding answers, and possibly considering her options. Behind the carefully curated photos and polished PR statements lies a mounting crisis. The happy couple branding isn't aligning with reality, and fans are noticing. Justin's demeanor is setting off alarms, from odd public behavior to mysterious disappearances from longtime allies. Where's the bubbly pop prince we used to know? He seems lost, replaced by someone far more troubled. And Hailey, once his strongest defender, is looking more and more like a woman on the verge of a breaking point, despite what Team Bieber wants you to believe. Glowing reports of fatherhood, music projects, and spiritual awakenings, Justin's erratic conduct tells a different tale. His expressions during outings feel forced. He fidgets, he zones out, and at times he clutches his clothing as if barely holding it together. While his team claims he's simply tired from late-night studio sessions and parenting duties, fans aren't convinced. To make matters worse, Justin has recently cut ties with people who were once central to his life and career, most notably Scooter Braun and Usher. These weren't distant contacts, they were formative figures. Cutting them loose without clear explanation only deepens the mystery. Some speculate it's part of a transformation. Others fear it's a slow motion breakdown. Then there's Hailey's role in this unraveling story. While she publicly denies the rumors of trouble, her actions seem to betray a different sentiment. By continuously bringing Justin out in public during moments when he clearly appears unwell, she's unintentionally stoking the speculation she claims to want to stop. Rather than putting out fires, she's accidentally fanning the flames. Adding to the confusion is the couple's attempt to paint over reality with generic glossy statements. Everything is great, we're blessed, we're focused on family, friends, and faith, their team insists. But fans aren't buying it. The photos, the videos, and the body language all suggest otherwise. They've seen enough to question what's really going on. And it's not just casual observers raising eyebrows. Longtime supporters are expressing real concern. They remember the old Justin, the one who egged a neighbor's house, urinated in mop buckets, and spiraled under the weight of fame. Many believe the current turmoil is just the latest chapter in an ongoing struggle with inner demons. Trauma from childhood fame, unhealed emotional wounds, and the pressure of constant scrutiny have seemingly caught up to him again. Hailey too hasn't escaped criticism. There's talk of her enabling the behavior. Why parade him around when he's visibly unwell? Why host a pop-up event in the middle of traffic chaos during such a delicate time? Her actions, though possibly well-intentioned, come across as tone-deaf and calculated. And those spa visits, 5 in just 3 weeks, are raising eyebrows. Is it self-care or escapism? Their public unity feels hollow, as if it's being held together more for the cameras than for themselves. The polished Instagram captions, religious quotes, and matching outfits can't mask the tension. It's almost as if they're trying too hard to make us believe in a fantasy that's crumbling in real time. Then came the infamous quote leaked to Page 6 about Hailey being deeply worried and at a loss. That revelation struck a nerve. Insiders claim she loves Justin, but love doesn't mean happy. Even close friends, according to sources, are worried about what's going on. And if the people inside the circle are talking, you know it's serious. One theory making the rounds is that Justin's growth was stunted by the traumas he endured in his early years. Some even reference the notion that emotional development halts at the age when substance abuse begins. Whether true or not, the sentiment underscores a growing concern. Justin might be stuck emotionally, and it's beginning to show. The solution? According to some fans and critics alike, Justin may need to retreat, not just from the spotlight, but from everyone, including Hailey. He needs time to recalibrate, to find peace, and to heal away from the chaos that's defined his adult life. Fame has left scars, and pretending everything's okay won't help them heal. And let's be honest, can you really blame him? Imagine the exhaustion of constantly being analyzed, criticized, and judged. No trip to the grocery store is simple. Every hand twitch is dissected. Every Instagram post scrutinized. The pressure is relentless, and it's easy to see how that might chip away at anyone's mental health. Still, blaming Hailey entirely is not just unfair, it's absurd. The internet loves to vilify women in these situations, but Hailey isn't the cause of Justin's struggles, and expecting her to fix them is a burden no partner should carry alone. She may be flawed, sure, but she's not the villain in this story. And let's not forget, Justin is now a father. That comes with its own emotional weight. The late nights, the new responsibilities, the constant fear of messing up. It's enough to rattle even the strongest person. And while he's been sober for nearly a decade, people still question him. That doubt, that judgment, it has to sting. Then there was that cryptic Instagram post, the one about love being greater than rules. It wasn't just random, it was loaded with subtext. Fans weren't sure what to make of it. Was it a jab at someone? A spiritual revelation? A warning shot? The timing was just too coincidental to ignore. It came during a firestorm of rumors, and rather than clarify, it muddied the waters further. And speaking of mysterious posts, there was another message. This one wrapped in spiritual overtones about releasing burdens to God. On the surface, it looked like a moment of clarity, but many took it as a cry for help, masked in the language of faith. Was it meant for himself? For Hailey? For the fans? The ambiguity only fueled the growing sense of unease. Some fans believe Justin is teetering on the edge of a major revelation, that he's preparing to break his silence in a podcast or documentary that spills the truth. About Diddy, about Selena, about all of it. Until then, the speculation continues. The public waits. And Hailey, she's stuck in the eye of the storm, trying to hold it all together while the world watches. Let's rewind a bit. Remember when rumors about Trouble in Paradise hit in early 2024? Many brushed them off, but they weren't entirely baseless. Justin even unfollowed Hailey for a hot second. Yes, really. When questioned, he blamed suspicious activity on his account, but he didn't just unfollow her. He removed several major figures from his social circle, including Benny Blanco and Diddy, two people closely linked to his past, and more notably to his ex, Selena Gomez. And that's when fans really started connecting the dots. Benny Blanco's romance with Selena wasn't just public, it was in your face. Photos, interviews, a joint album release. It felt like a coordinated campaign. For Justin, who once shared such a deep history with Selena and collaborated with Benny, the situation had to sting. Some believe the unfollow spree was emotionally driven, an impulsive attempt to purge those who reminded him of old wounds. There's even a theory that Justin unfollowed some random people just to mask the intentional snubs. If that's true, it only proves he's playing defense while unraveling inside. The Diddy angle, though, that's the real eyebrow raiser. With all the controversy surrounding Diddy right now, fans are wondering what Justin knows and what he's not saying. And the heartbreak? That recent live video where Justin looked utterly lost? It wasn't just sad, it was haunting. His eyes, his posture, his energy, everything about it screamed exhaustion. Fans felt it. They commented, they tweeted, and they begged for someone to step in. Ultimately, this isn't just about celebrity drama. It's about a man struggling to hold on to his identity under the crushing weight of fame, trauma, expectations, and personal demons. And whether or not Hailey can help him through it, or even stay in the picture, is still unclear.